Listen, they walk through fire, bodies weary, spirits tested. But from the ashes, they rose brighter. Two women, two warriors, and two women, two warriors, two stories stitched with love. Scars don't chain us down, they're maps of battles won. We rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the storm. The strength of a woman is to rise and rise once more. The world whispered, too hard, too heavy. They answered back, watch us. Even when the pain tried to break them, they move the mountains with love. Oh, we rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the storm. The strength of a woman.
Wow. Did you
What's
see
up?
that?
I did. That's what we do in here. We make it happen.
We just make it happen.
We
Yep.
fly
I
in on
realized also that my phone is almost dead. So there's that.
It's okay. That's okay. How is
What's up,
everybody
everybody?
today? Welcome in to this day. We've got a lot going on today. Can everybody hear? Was everybody able to hear that on the other side over there? Because I know sometimes my noise cancellation is out. Okay, thank you.
Sweet.
Before we jump into this, remember we are not medical professionals. Nothing we say replaces the advice from your doctor, therapist, or care team. We're here to encourage, inspire, and walk this journey with you. That's what we want to do. And if you're joining us live, hit the like, love, share, ring that notification bell so you never miss any of this time with us. We do have the official Grit and Glitter YouTube channel going, so we are live on that as well. So if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and jump over there. Subscribe to us over there on YouTube to make sure that you know what's going on and you can watch us live from there.
All of the algorithm boosting.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Y'all, we have some really serious stuff to talk about today, and we'll always end it on a sweet note, but this one's big. So buckle up, Buttercup, like, love, share, do all the things that make the space ripple effect. I do want to give a trigger warning for
mhm.
this. If anybody wants to be warned, the first thing we are going to talk about is International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.
Yeah.
I personally think it needs to be talked about louder, but I know it is triggering, so I'm giving everyone a chance that does not want to listen to go ahead and exit. And we love you, and we will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday, of course. But today actually is again a warrior type mindset for me that I've unfortunately been through as well. And I just want to take a moment to really have that silence. And we're going to do a little breathing with this for a second because we're going to work on Aunt Sarah's brain challenge. If you weren't here yesterday, we're just going to take a minute. It suggests 5 to 10 minutes. We're just going to take a minute and we're just going to meditate and thank our lucky stars. We are not sitting in that right now. And if we are, we are going to ask for discernment. We're going to ask for guidance. So holding space for all of the people in domestic violence situation. And maybe we can think of a way to hold space in our communities to do that. Let's begin with a little short breath. Hold it for 4.
Welcome in, JQ.
Today is such a powerful subject. It is celebrated globally. I wouldn't say celebrated, it is observed globally. The International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women is and was established to honor the Maribel sisters from the United Nations who were murdered in 1960 for resisting dictatorship. This reminds us that millions, literally millions of women worldwide still face violence in their homes, their workplaces, and their communities. It exists to raise awareness, push for stronger protections. Let me say that again, push for stronger protections, and remind survivors that they are not alone.
That's right. Yeah. So when we talk about being warriors, this isn't what it's just really about, right? It's about standing up for the safety, the dignity, and the right for every woman to live free from that fear. We want these women to know that they're not alone in that situation, that they have people that they can reach out to. If you know someone that is going through that, speak up for them. Talk to them, give them the courage to speak up for themselves. And if it's somewhere that, remember, we're not professionals in this, but if you feel like someone is in danger, let someone know. They need to know. So even if it's just your voice, it shakes, it still matters, right? It matters so much to so many people.
I think about all the women that I've known that have faced this type of adversity. Like I said, including myself, and there's just countless just faces are literally flashing through my mind, and they're not just people I know either. It's the images on television we've seen and how women are oppressed, and women don't have a voice in a lot of other places. And I hear people say that we have been pushed back over here, and I just want to say on neither side, just go take a look in other places. Speaking up against something that you see something, you say something, we say it all the time. Again, not professionals, but you can go seek professionals in your local area. You can also be an advocate for these types of things. And again, just talking to your locals community can get you in touch with that kind of thing. So always holding a candle for these beautiful women that have faced anything remotely like that, and some of them not with us today.
Yeah. And and even shouting those people out that have been through that and they have pushed themselves through that, right? We need to acknowledge those women that have gone through this and they have
So
pushed,
brave.
shown that strength and that bravery and getting through that. And we don't want to forget about those people, right? We want to acknowledge them. So if you know someone that has shown that bravery, has shown that strength, and they have gone through that, please let us know. By just giving us a heart. You do not have to tell us a
Have to
name.
say the name, right?
Right. Just throw in a heart in the comments to let us know that you know someone and you want to say, I've seen their strength through this. We know how strong they are to get through this, but we also want to be those warriors for them. We want to show them that they don't have to do it alone.
Again, you guys, thank you so much for coming in with us and taking the time to make yourself aware of these things around you. Self awareness is where it begins. And if you have been a victim, we are absolutely here for you.
Thank you.
American has pinned a comment. National Domestic Hotline 1-800-799-7233.
Yep.
Again, that's 1-800-799-7233. You guys can always catch the replay, redo that. I'm going to put it over here in the comments.
I was
And
fixing to do that for you.
oh, if you want to do that, that'd be great. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna have to mute. But if you want to do that, it'd be great. Do you need me to say it to you again, Denise? Okay.
Nope, I'm reading it right here. One.
So again, you guys, this is such a big thing that it's still going on today everywhere globally. And you have people out here that have whole laws that do not apply to women. So if we could do something to help and change that, would be freaking amazing. And I love you all. And thank you again for being here. We'll go to a little side note of happy. Today is also International Hat Day, hence the artwork.
Mhm.
We all wear many hats, and sometimes those hats are not ones we want to wear, but I like to change that hat into something for a little bit uh, more suitable and know that I'm worth a better hat.
Yep, absolutely. Speaking of Hat Day and going back to this Violence Day, this reacting to these women, that's what they do. Some of these women, they wear those hats to shun their faces, right? They cover their faces with those hats. If you look at our intro or our thumbnail for today, you can see that the woman's hat is kind of covering her face a little bit. And whether it be for shame or for covering up things that are on her face. Maybe it's bruises or things like that. I know women that have done that. They've done things to cover themselves with those hats, but we can also say that they may be using those hats to hide a little bit of that strength, right? Even though they don't know that it's strength, they're showing their strength by getting out and pushing through. So we can wear many hats, many, many hats. And I think that's one thing that I think about, like when women are going through things, or men for that matter. We don't want to hold anything back away from men because men go through things too. But with this being the National Women's Day, um, women would do that. Like they would cover their faces, they would distract themselves by wearing hats and things like
Sometimes
that.
that can also make you have confidence. It's sometimes a beautiful thing that you can add to yourself. And sometimes that may be the only thing you can control.
Hmm. Absolutely.
This day, they don't really know where it came from, but it's celebrated on November 25th. I think it's kind of wild. They don't know the origin. It must be for a while, but
It's,
to honor the history and diversity of headwear worn for men and women as function, fashion, or protection. So, kind of back to what we just touched on,
yep.
those
And
things metaphorically and literally.
yep, it's actually celebrated multiple times in the year too. It's
Oh,
not just
really?
a day. I want to say that it was a day. Whenever I was researching it, Jarita, I want to
Oh,
say
yeah, that's right.
maybe
I saw that.
in May. It might have been May that it said that it was, but there's a couple different times throughout the year that it's actually celebrated. So I don't know if it's the international level or they break it into different ones, maybe international, maybe just US based or whatever. But I
Right.
know that I read whenever I saw it, I saw
I
multiple.
bet that's it. I bet it's international versus national. So
Yeah,
this is global, though. It's worldwide, baby.
that's right.
Put
That's
your
right.
hats on. Maybe I'll wear one tonight in my show. I've got fancy hats.
Ooh.
I've got fancy hats. I'm just saying, but they're like witchy and stuff, so don't get it twisted. But I
Yeah.
absolutely love that, and I also love that the history of hats have been worn for millennia. They say the earliest known example of a hat being worn found by a man frozen in the Alps, dating back to 3000 BC. What?
Yeah.
So again, maybe that's why we don't have an origin because it's been celebrated forever. This is my hat.
Yeah. Right. That's crazy that like that far back. What did they make those hats out of
Right?
that
I was just thinking,
far
how do they
back?
have needles? Like what?
I know. How did they put that sucker together
Now
and
we
keep
need
it
to
on
look
their
that
head?
up. What was the hat made from?
Maybe it was
Anybody want
more
to
of
get on that?
maybe
Thank
it
you,
was
E,
more
for
of
the
a rain
artwork.
ribbon. Maybe it was just
Thank you,
something that they
Shredder, for
tied
the art.
around the hat around their head and it was considered a hat. I don't know. We'll see. Do you have a preferred style of hat? Anybody in the comments? Let us know if y'all have a preferred style of hat.
Shredder's going baseball
I
cap with a
know, I
skull
see
on it.
baseball
I gotta
caps
say
over
that.
here. The bold, the cozy, the classic, you know?
Did you know that people have even wore hats as a sign of rebellion? Just saying.
That's I guess that's a good way.
Yes,
Because
you. I'm wearing a hat.
you could look at that in different ways though. Rebellion could be more
Beanies.
that they're putting that hat on and they're pulling it down over their face. That could be a sign of rebellion, maybe.
Baseball with open web back. Ooh, I've got some web ones tonight. Oh, that have the ponytail. Anyway, oh, they're so cute. They're so
I'm more of
cute.
a
I love
bandana
hats.
person. Can we call that a hat? Can we call a bandana a hat? It covers
I
my
think
head.
so.
It
I
just
think
don't make
so.
sense,
It's a
right?
rebellious hat, seemingly. You look so cute in it too, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
By the way.
I have
Bye.
this huge fond love of bandanas. I have all kinds of colors. I almost have as many bandanas as I do socks.
And do they all, like, some of them mean something? Because we talk about hats telling a story, right? So do you kind of apply that to your bandanas? Because I have a bunch of bandanas, I have a bunch of hats, a bunch of just different head wear in general.
Well, and I try to base it off of my outfit, actually. I just kind of like
Right.
put it together. Now, I do have some, like, I have some Christmas bandanas. I have a couple of those. Of course, y'all know I'm all about Christmas, so that's going to happen.
Yes.
But, like, and I
Thank
have
you,
fleur de
guys.
lis because we're from the South, and, that's a big thing for me. I really like it. But, it's more memorable to me because my mom gives them to me. You know,
Oh, right, right, right.
mom gets them, she gives them
See,
to
there
me.
is a story, and she probably got them from blah blah blah. And I was out at blah blah blah, and I saw this again. And that is, there's something about those kind of things and accessories that just kind of change us. It's kind of like an upcycle for your confidence, for your soul, for me anyway. And that's why I love peddling fashion, because I do think you can make that inside either healed from those things or a reflection of
Mhm.
your inside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very into the hats. I'm very into accessories. And
Yeah.
I love that this is a little bit deeper than you would think. Like I said, it changes you, like literally can change your mental, just like putting on a beautiful dress or anything. Like, look at Denise today. I'm just saying, like, she looks so hot. She just got a little headwear on, right? Shredda, handsome. I love a dude with a backwards ball cap. Please. Tony makes me stupid walking in here like that. So there are really significant and beautiful things with hats. I know cowboys down here in Texas,
Mhm.
their hats are everything. And if you take off their hat, it means something here, at least in Texas. So hats have a significant meaning. Also can mean that I'm ready to fight you if you're a man taking off your hat. So
That's
very
right.
significant. Cheddar, that is incredible. Holy heck.
It is beautiful. That is beautiful. It
Ridiculous.
looks like the
These
head.
guys over here, their artwork is second to none. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Oh, beautiful. That's perfect.
Damn,
That is
bro.
gorgeous.
If you guys aren't following us on all of our platforms, we do have links in our bios to go back and forth. We love that you come visit us on YouTube and Facebook, and we love when you visit up on Clapper. They both offer different things, a different ambiance on each, if you
That's
will.
right.
So thank you again. We're so grateful to y'all. And speaking of grateful, tomorrow we're going to pre-record our Thanksgiving live with you guys. So, which is why I had to rush to go get my food today, because I'm going to be very busy tomorrow doing shipping and cooking. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing during the Thanksgiving parade. I'm so excited, but I'm
Oh,
excited to bring that with you. So we would love to hear from you over
yeah.
on Clapper a lot, because we're going to be engaging a little bit with you guys, and we want to hear your voices over there. You can hear it on the recording, like kind of like a phone call audio, if you will, if we were having a guest audibly. It would be kind of like that. So please get yourself in here, get plugged in. It will be from my page tomorrow. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is my time. And Denise hosts on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is great for me because those are my show days. And I would love to get her some more followers, some more people into her lives. We had 78 people in the other day, which is freaking phenomenal. We would
I
love to
know.
have that every time because we do try to keep it short, sweet, and valuable. So thank you
Yeah.
again for letting me speak my piece. And what is next? Is it another treat?
Oh, yes. All the treats. Today is National Parfait Day. Ooh, look at that
Parfait.
picture over there.
Oh,
Yummy,
oh.
yummy, yummy.
E, what are you doing to me right now? It's
You
not even
good.
right.
So
Lay
it's
to my
because
heart.
we all need a little sweetness in our life too. We like to add that little sweet at the end.
Warriors deserve a reward, Denise.
Right,
Warriors
that's
deserve a reward. That's hard to say. Say that real quick, everybody. Warriors deserve a reward. Warriors deserve a. It's hard.
right. Say that
It's
three
the
times.
Warriors reward. Warriors reward. Holy cannoli. Holy.
Did you know that this dates all the way back to the 19th century, where France originally it was a frozen dessert layered with cream, fruit, and syrup
So
in
in
the
the
U.S.
1800s, we
Yeah,
didn't have indoor plumbing, but we had parfait.
that's
Listen to
right.
me.
It evolved from in the U.S. It evolved into the healthier yogurt, fruit, granola combo that
Right.
any of us grab today. You can get those in the grocery stores everywhere now, right? And they're in
Your
the
girl's gonna be making some this weekend, my sister.
they're in
But with whipping cream.
mm. Homemade. Do you make your whipping cream homemade?
Yes, I'm going to. I got whipping cream this time.
Mhm.
I don't do it every time because whipping cream's been like $8 and $9 a quart.
Mhm.
So I just splurged a little and got, yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
love you. I love you, big sweet dreams. I hope to see you later. I hope you feel good,
you feel better.
better.
Over here, I want to go ahead and address OG over here on YouTube. Looks like he said, always look for that hand signal. And we've mentioned
Oh
that
yeah, we've talked about that before.
bringing that hand in and closing those fingers. I'm sorry, like this, right? If they do that and it's behind their back,
Anywhere, like even if you see them do it, like messing with their
yes,
hair, pay attention. That is done on purpose. You don't just fold
yep.
your freaking thumb
Nope.
in, dude.
Don't just fold your thumb in and fold your fingers down like that. You do that for intentional reasons. You're letting
Hmm.
people know. So please, please, please be mindful of those things. If you see somebody do that, please think about it.
Somebody might be in danger, and that's for anybody, man or woman. We
Absolutely.
are focusing on the women aspect today, but I just want to throw that in because we love our
Yeah,
boys.
that's
We love
right.
our boys. We love y'all. But back to the parfait. Back to the parfait. It is. I love this because we're back to layers again, right? And
We're
fundamental layers,
always
and we're always back
there.
to that. The pain, the healing, the joy, all the things, the yin and the yang. Because again, just think if you were so hungry and you sat down and have a parfait where your first thing would be the best thing you ever tasted. So being hungry for something and being without something and then getting it is absolutely a way to appreciate it, just like your atonement. And with that, I'm going to exit out of here, but I want to encourage you guys first to stay for the mantra because Denise's voice is captivating AF, which is why I make her do it. And my voice just sounds like nails on a chalkboard for me, but your voice is so lovely. And let's do our breathing again because we want to be mindful of that brain challenge that Aunt Sarah has been bringing in and will bring in every single Monday until the end of the year. And with that, I say create your best day. And I love you guys.
That's right. This is your journey. You don't have to do it alone. Remember that. Embrace it. Have a great day. Rise today with clarity and courage. Honor the women who fought, the voices that speak, and the quiet strength that never quits. Choose protection, compassion, and steady breath. Lift the spirit layer by layer, building a life that feeds body, mind, and hope. Step forward, aware, empowered, and grounded. Warriors who are soft when needed, strong when called, and present for every moment in between.
From limitations to liberation, we are a warrior's journey. Different battles, same mission. Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central.